All right, guys. Life sucks. Jason's truck. Yep. What I normally tell people is take this out in the backyard and beat shit out of yourself with it. I got the plugs in. Went ahead and did them all. Put brass. That's fluid weld. Anybody know about this stuff? What do you know about this stuff? It's what I use for seats. Put seats in. Good stuff. It's freaking nasty. Went ahead and put them all in. Whatever. But now I'm freaking waiting on the rear cover gasket. Little freaking son of a guns. Whatever. But we're ready to go back together. These are got 9/1000 interference fit on the bore, so yeah, just bang my head against the freaking wall. We got yeah, that's the old intake. We got the other intake too, but this is how far we had to go down to do it. I went ahead. I didn't have to take the Y pipe, but I figured go ahead. We can kind of see how it mates. It looks pretty good. The let's see, the turbo. Oh, and putting band clamps on worked phenomenally. Worked really good. All of this has 500 miles on it. Oh, that's oil. So we got 500 miles on it down, so it's ready to go. Put fresh oil in it. Coolant all over the place. I haven't really cleaned up much. Kind of just because we had to drain the coolant. So once that dries, I'll clean off everything once we're done. But cab off, engine out. Over some $2 plugs. My fault. My bad. My disaster. So yep. Hopefully that cover gasket will be here. They said probably within an hour. I'll have it here. I can get it all buttoned back up. It sucks on the T-joint right here, but I didn't. We was careful. I slide hammered out the. Let me find it. Where did it go? The rear. Let me find it. Walking around here, guys. Here. I don't know where it's at. The old ones. Yeah. Whatever. Just sad. I don't know where the rear seal went. Hang on. Yeah, slide hammer it. It always breaks through, and then we got enough out, and there you go. Nothing like tearing stuff apart. Once you get it moving, though, it comes out easy. But I went ahead and worked it all the way around. Drill holes in it. Put a little pin in it. Pull it out. It's just a little seal, and it's freaking whatever. We destroyed it. Cleaned up the crank flange. Here's the cams at the pin. Look like it stayed put just fine. It's had 500 miles put on it. So, not very often do we get to. You can look at the shoulder. This is the cam, this is the gear, that little lip right there. We want that reveal to be the same, and it is. It's all good. So, there's that pin. We had to replace that pin. Everything looks like it's all right. Yep. So, just the T-joint right here. Real freaking iffy. I hate doing this. I like when we build the engine to put the bed plate on and sealant kind of oozes out a little bit, and then it's balls to the wall. Hurry up and get the rear cover on. Put a little sealant right there too. You put the cover on, it will all seal as one T. All the sealant will dry together. Well, we've lost that ability right now. But it'll be all right. I mean, it's got the little nipple sticking out, so I'll just put sealant around it. It'll be fine. And if it ain't, I'll tear the damn thing back apart and we'll rip the freaking bed plate off and I'll reseal the whole thing. God, let's hope not. Jesus. You guys want to look in there? Here. Just kind of looking around. I don't know, might as well. It's not very often that I get to take 500-mile running, been running for 500 miles and take it back apart. Not very often. So that fluid weld actually dries clear. Whoa. So yeah, it's all dirty, but it'll be all right. NIC's melting down. We'll probably get that off. I mean, the coating, you can see the coating on the manifolds. I mean, you're not going to get stuff to stick to that. I mean, you can try, but you'll wind up paying a whole bunch more money just to get the coating to stay by the time you ceramic coat it and all kinds of crap. Well, it's all fine and dandy if you want to pay for it, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. It can come off a little bit. It'll be all right. It's a freaking exhaust manifold, you know? So I'm still happy with the manifolds. Look, it really came off right here, which, whatever. I don't know. It's a freaking drag. It's a bummer. I'm still pouting. I'll still be pouting after this truck, after it's gone and done. As soon as I get it done, I'll do a couple of drives in it here, and it'll be on its way back. Jason, we did move the shell back because it's kind of a pain in the freaking butt to get everything all lined up. So we just unbolted it and moved it back. We got all kinds of parts in here. We went ahead and put all of them in. Not sure. Those are all just empty boxes. We'll go through it again. I kind of want to consolidate before we took it out right now. I have not gotten the tip welded yet, but we'll get on that. Yeah, there's just all kinds of parts in here. So, oh hey, got all dark. I don't know, just another walk around video. I'm freaking bummed out, but it'll be all right. We'll just dust ourselves off and get back to work. You know, I mean, what can we do? I put the wrong damn plugs in, so what a freaking drag. But at least you get to kind of see everything from a different angle, I guess. All right, guys, that's it. We got all new wiring, all new everything. It's another thing I was thinking too, Jason, about that that other intake. You know, if we do put that on, it's going to hurt even more on our height here. So I don't know. Jay did say he could weld it on there. He said he could. He said the casting looks like he'll be fine if we wanted to go ahead and change it. Have him weld that on that O-Dog intake. I'm afraid though, he also said it too, you know, what little bit of lag we've got because of the big turbo, what little bit of lag we got will probably get worse with a bigger intake because we have more area to pressurize, you know. So I mean, it runs good. It runs good right now. Your tires are not going to like this. Jason's got new tires in his garage, so he'll be using them. So I mean, I'm not dead set either way. So I mean, I don't know if, you know, but at the risk of us having to, I mean, adding to the lag from the bigger turbo, I don't know. I mean, nothing's set in stone right now. The engine's still swinging. So right now, I mean, my idea would be let it ride. I mean, I don't, you know, we're pushing the limit, you know, with the tuning that we've got with the big turbo and I mean the camshaft and all that. I mean, we're pushing what non-O-ringed heads can handle. You know, we put big injectors in it, yeah, game over. I mean, you can't, we can't, I would not want to put big injectors in with non-O-ringed heads because, guys, honestly, he's got a stage 2 Colt cam, stage 2 KC turbo, big manifolds, the big O-Dog intake. If we put big injectors in it too, I bet we get close to 700-800 horsepower in this thing. I mean, then we'll be doing transmission. I mean, for sure. But I don't know. It runs really good right now. And Jason, it warmed up the last day I drove it. And when it does lag, it does let out quite a bit of smoke when I'm really in it hard. If you're in the pedal real hard, it will soot. It will blow out some black smoke, which that right there would say we've got enough fuel, that we need more air, you know, or honestly turn down the fuel a little bit just at that low boost fueling. But you know, so you would think to get more air, throw the bigger intake on, but it's going to make the lag worse. You know, it'll make it harder to get it boosted up. Once it lights up though, forget about it. Which even right now, once it lights up, it's freaking awesome. I mean, I don't know. I mean, everything's on the table. We'll do whatever. We'll yank the heads back off and ring them. I mean, and then let's think about it. Let's go a little further. We yank the heads off and we ring the heads, and we plan on going big injectors. I mean, we're kind of getting outside of where we was kind of originally wanting to go, because now I'm thinking I want to yank all the pistons and rods out and ceramic coat the pistons too. You know, ceramic coat the pistons and then weight match them again, and that's, I mean, damn it. But that I mean, you're getting outside of reliability. You're getting into race truck then. You know, you're getting into race. I mean, we get big injectors, big air, big turbo, big manifolds, big intake, big cam. Yeah, that's going to be power. And things break in race cars all the time. So it's kind of an area, if we get too carried away, that I don't know, man. Because at the end of the day, we do only have 4 bolts per cylinder, and which, I don't know, I just hate to think that we should have rung these heads if we wanted to go power. But like I was telling Jason, like this thing will be all fine and dandy. This is going to be like not a race truck. I mean, Jason is not a punk teenage kid. He's, you know, I mean, he likes to have fun and all, but I think after about 2 weeks of driving this, if we was to go big injectors and all that, and I mean, the first time you go to take off in the rain on a slight hill, it's just going to break the tires loose. I mean, you'll have to, yeah, I mean, it'll be, I don't know, it'll be fun as a mother for a little bit, but then it'll just get annoying. And then I hate to think that you'll wind up just turning it down because it's smoking the tires off too much, and it's hard to get traction, mainly in the rain. In the rain, it's going to be almost just ridiculous. You'll try to get out in traffic, and there'll be a, you know, somebody's coming and you want to get out on it. It'll be way worse than having turbo lag, because you'll be freaking hitting the pedal and the tires are just spinning and you're trying to move and you can't freaking go. You know, it's, I mean, if this was not something that was planning on being, you know, possibly towing a camper in a tow rig, then if it was just a toy, you know, then, which, I mean, you know, all our stuff, whatever. I mean, we just have to figure out which way we want to go. That's what I'm getting at. It's kind of a long video here, but you know, if we get too far outside of, if we get too far into performance, then we lose reliability. And I really don't like not having reliability, so, you know, oh well, I don't know. Just some thoughts. All right, guys, have a good day.